nights in this tent. It was a little bit rainy, and that's fine. It's Oregon, whatever, you know. But then, oh my word, I woke up to a great big crash. What had happened was, there's this thing called wind, and when there's not anything in front of like where your tent is, your tent takes the brunt of that wind. So I have a pretty high tent, and so it wanted to become airborne with Daisy and I in it. Yeah, that was like at, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning or something. So it blew the front part up where like there were stakes in it. I put stakes everywhere, but it was too powerful. Apparently it was a 40-mile-per-hour wind. Yeah. So it was me out here holding on like that to the front of the tent in the pouring down rain with the wind that was 40 miles per hour. Yeah, that was for about 2 hours. Yeah. So I was soaking wet. The inside was soaking wet. Daisy slept through it. But I have a mover's blanket on the bottom of my tent just to add a little warmth, insulation, less than the sound when dogs walk on it, you know. But it got soaked. Everything in my tent was pretty soaked. I have an organizer set up on one side of the tent, and then my cot and my padding, and yeah, at least my bedding was dry, but all of my organizer was blown down. At one point the wind had the far end corners, there's these little hooks. And so it was so powerful, it straightened the hooks that hold the rainfly onto the tent. Yeah, that was an event, and I just had to wait until it would die down just a little bit, so I would be able to, like, because I know that I always bring ahead like a lot of things like rope, zip ties, you know, the things that you don't want to buy all together because then you'll end up on a list on Dateline. But I had all of that because I'm always prepared. And so I waited till it died down and then tied a rope from, hi sweetheart, from the front of the tent where I was holding it for dear life. I tied that to the fire pit. So needless to say, there won't be any fires in the fire pit while I'm at this site. But yeah, that was really, really intense. But Daisy slept right through it. We're fine. Nothing broke that couldn't be fixed or somewhat fixed, you know. You can fix a lot of things with duct tape and zip ties. A lot of people with duct tape and zip ties. But yeah, so we're just trying to lay low today. Daisy ate both breakfast and dinner, which was good. I've been snacking here and there because I'm just exhausted and my body hurts. I did take a shower though today. It was nice and hot, so that was nice and refreshing. But oh my god, last night, I tell you, what an adventure.